The retired Metro police officer is in the fight of his life. We'll show you his son's heroic efforts to keep him alive.
For 30 years, his job was to serve and protect. But now a retired Metro police officer is the one who's in trouble. After suffering a heart attack that collapsed both kidneys, he needs a donor. News Channel 5's LaCheryl Tucker shows us how the gift of life has now come full circle.
Once I get this kidney, I'll be back where I was.
Inside room 338 at St. Thomas Hospital is David Smith. For the past 2 years, he's been on a waiting list for a kidney transplant.
My sister's going to give me a kidney, and when she got down to her final check here at St. Thomas, they found out that one of her kidneys was smaller than the other. The train caught the rear end of them.
For 30 years, Smith was a Metro police officer, but after suffering a heart attack that shut down both of his kidneys, he was forced to retire. Since that time, there have been one complication after another.
The hardest part's being on dialysis, where you go in 3 days a week.
But thanks to the person who is in the room next door, he has a chance for his life to return to normal.
I remember when he was young, but I never did think he would do something like this.
David is talking about his son, Jason.
When you're given a chance to make a difference, you know, if you don't take it, you're going to miss out. And this is my chance, you know, to help.
While serving with the Marines over in Kuwait, Jason says he constantly worried about his father. He's glad that he's back in time to give him a gift that will save his life.
My father, he wants me to, but he doesn't want to put me in that place.
Oh, I'm very concerned. I really had to think about using him, and the doctor assured me that he wouldn't have the same problem I've got.
With less than an hour to go, family members wait anxiously for David and Jason to be taken to surgery.
Just to know that it's finally going to go through, and it may not have turned out the way we planned in the beginning, but everything's going to be okay.
The time is finally here. Jason was taken to surgery first.
See y'all later.
But his father wasn't far behind. When they see each other again, their lives will be forever changed. LaCheryl Tucker, News Channel 5.
And about an hour ago, we received a phone call from the Smith family. After a 3-hour surgery, David and Jason are both doing well. There's even a possibility they'll be able to return home by early next week. It's a great story.
Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with them, absolutely.
Sure.
Isn't that a great thing to do?
It
is wonderful.
A soldier back from overseas shows off his new scar, and it's not from the war. It was an act of heroism right here at home.
In fact, it's parents who give their children life, but sometimes it's the other way around. In South Nashville, a son saved his father's life by giving him a kidney, all while on leave from the war. Channel 4's Karen Cole joins us live with the details. Karen?
Well, Jason Smith says he will return to the Marine Corps soon because he says it only takes one kidney to do his job. But it took a big heart to do what he did for his dad.
He's got a point.
Retired Metro police officer David Smith says his police career ended the night he suffered a heart attack. So did life as he knew it. The heart attack not only weakened his ticker, it damaged both kidneys. He's been on dialysis 3 times a week since.
Couldn't go anywhere.
Smith needed a kidney transplant. A handful of family members offered, but it was his son who was the best all-around match.
He was real insistent on giving me a kidney, which I'm glad he did. It makes me feel good.
Jason is a sergeant in the Marine Corps. He offered his kidney as soon as he returned from Kuwait.
It's really amazing. I still remember as a baby at the crib, and I never thought I'd be getting a kidney from him.
Now both are recovering at their South Nashville home. Jason says there's no need for his dad to even say thanks.
I did it because it was something that I wanted to do. Him accepting the kidney is, you know, thanks enough.
The father and son say they were always close, but now they have a special bond and the scars to prove it.
Just where the incision was, I guess there's a little bit of pain.
Needless to say, the elder Smith is proud of his son, not only for the life-saving donation of an organ, but the life-risking service to his country. To both those sacrifices, Jason has the same response.
I wanted to go in and do my part, basically.
Both patients are doing well. David Smith will have to take anti-rejection medication for the rest of his life, as well as adhere to a special diet. Son Jason has no restrictions, except he's no longer allowed to take ibuprofen. He'll return to active duty in about 5 weeks. Reporting live, I'm Karen Cole, Channel 4 News.
Now, health officials say kidney transplants have a very high success rate. More than 9,000 transplants are done each year. That makes it the second most common transplant surgery in this country.
Hundreds